Oh, howdy. I'm Marcus Little. Welcome to my world. Hello, I am Marcus Little. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Morven, North Carolina, a little small town about 40 miles east of Charlotte. Something you must know about me is that I am running on 0 hours of sleep. I am an insomniac. I rarely sleep at night. I've always been called a vampire, but I'll live. I'm about to babysit some extra kids in a minute, but I'm usually just keeping my little cousin Aaliyah. I practically raise her. She's 7. She'll be 8 next month, which is exciting because I'm ready to celebrate her birthday. I have 16 siblings. A lot of people find that shocking, but no, they did not all come from my mom. My mom did not pop out 16 kids. She would find that very funny to hear, but no, she did not pop out 16 kids. I'm really close to 3 of them. I know 4 of them really well, but out of the 4, I'm really close to 3. I wish I had the relationship with the other ones that I have with them, but that was never reciprocated. I tried, but it was never given back. The effort I put into it was never given back. And maybe it was because we were young then, I don't know. But I've sent out my number, I've done everything, but to no avail, I have nothing. But I hope that they will get a chance to see me on the real world and see why the friends that I've chosen that are my siblings love me, and hopefully they'll want to start a relationship. That's what I really hope for. I was raised in a single parent home with my mom and my other 3 siblings. My little sister has a different father, but I don't like to look at that half sibling thing because I don't believe in that. I love my little sister to death. And my dad passed away in 2012, which is hard because he and I started to mend a broken relationship, and I really wish I had a chance to really get to know him and really get to hang out and, do all those things. But God had a different plan, and we can argue with that. So, yeah, I've been through a lot, and it made me stronger, and it made me who I am today. So, hopefully you guys will see who I am, get a great picture of who I am, and like me, because I love you guys.
Why is that recording? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it though.
It's okay. You
This
love your
stupid phone.
So,
This is my best friend, Crystal. She doubles me in age. No, she's 29, so she's just 6 years older than me as of now. But she'll be 30 soon. Don't let her fool you. But one time, in this girl, when I came out, it was like 15. Don't judge us. We went downtown, and I had facial hair at the time, so it was easy to get into bars and clubs and
sneaking in through doors, child. Opening doors.
Yeah, I snuck in a lot. But one time, this one particular night, I got really, really gone. I got really wasted, and we both blacked out. I ended up falling asleep in the parking deck. And 3 hours later, we woke up with everything in the back seat.
My song just came on.
This was my biology class. My desk was somewhere, well, the desk I put it back in the summer, but my desk was like right here. Yeah, about right here. And I was first on my desk. And there were some people that sat behind me. And one day I decided to sleep in class because it was after our classes had switched, and some of my people in my class went to another classroom and I stayed in mine, and then a bunch of kids who obviously didn't care for their education came into my classroom. And my teacher would let me sleep, and she would let me like rest a lot because I knew all the things that we were learning, and I had already done my work a lot. So I was sleeping one day, and I felt a hand on my back. I didn't know what had happened, and so I like kind of raised up after a while, and I raised up to people laughing. I didn't know what they were laughing at, and the teacher comes to me, and she's furious. I've never seen a lot of that before, and she takes this note that was on my back off, and it said, I remember sitting down and I remember looking at it, and it said, Marcus Little is a faggot and he wants to marry Dundre, who's my cousin. But I guess that, you know, they didn't know, or he doesn't know. No, I guess they thought it was a joke. Well, it was a joke to them because everybody laughed. And the teacher went off and she told me after class, well, before that, she told them that they should be ashamed of themselves because I am always nice to them and I'm always giving them whatever they need, and whenever they need answers and all these kind of things, I gave it to them. So after class, she walked me over here after everybody had left, and she closed the door. Just like this, she closed the door, and I was standing right here. Very little skinny boy. Very skinny, very outgoing, but timid at the same time. And she told me, Marcus, don't you let those people get you down, because one day they will look back on it and see how you will be so much further in their life because you care about your education and you do so much for everybody, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And I mean, I hope everybody's doing well, but I hope that I can make her proud and one day, you know, show her that those words meant a lot, and she saved me at a time when I felt really low because the whole class was laughing. And the funny thing about it is, one of the guys was dating my best friend, and I told her about a day later, and she got mad and she wanted to break up with him, but I told her, don't worry about it because I'm stronger than that, and they're just words. Even though it did hurt a little bit, they're just words, and it's just a piece of paper and a note, and I didn't really care about it, but I did. And right after that incident happened, I turned around and someone had asked me for a piece of gum, and I gave them a piece of gum because I carry gum every day. And one of the girls that was laughing, that sat over there, she asked me, why did you give them gum if they just did that to you? And I told them that that's just who I am. I don't care what they do to me. It doesn't hurt, even though it did on the inside. I don't care. I'm stronger than that. But this classroom and that moment will always stick in my head. I'll always think about it no matter what, and it just motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing, to keep being who I am and being proud of who I am. And hopefully one day I can look back and say that I inspired other kids to do the same. Because no matter what, when you're facing adversity and hate and injustice and just bullying in general, just know that it's just the in the moment thing. And no matter what, in the end, you can survive and you will survive and you will come out stronger because you went through something that is terrible and it's horrible and nobody should go through it, but people do. And there are cruel people in this world, but my message to everyone is to just be who you are and be happy and be proud because you can come out a survivor.
I wanna love you, but you're in love and not for me. Promise no one comes above you, and I think it's clear to see. When you wrap me in your arms before me, lose all control of my body. No holding back this time. Wanna say you're so fine.
I love tequila. This bitch is my best friend. And whiskey is my bro, but tequila is my bitch. And whenever I let chaos go, I have to get a margarita, especially when it's special.
I would do your homework and figure out who actually sounds like reputable.
This is, well, I won't show the brand name, but I usually say we need to clean the shower before I get in it because I am a germaphobe. So this is a must-have. And when I'm at somebody else's house, I will find something to clean the shower with under the sink or in their like cabinet. I don't know, whatever I find something. Even if it's just alcohol, I have to clean something to disinfect it. And I have the toilet cleaner, but preferably bleach, Clorox. I have to have this stuff. I have to have it to clean the toilet because if I don't, I'll feel freaked out. So I think that's like the biggest thing that I have with living. The biggest problem I have with living with people is always having to have some sort of disinfectant, even if it's just Lysol. I feel like in my mind, I can see that like killing germs. I don't like sitting on toilet seats. So I have to clean mine. Even when I'm home, I clean it. Even if it's just me here, I clean it before I use it. I hate germs. I hate germs. But other than that, I'm normal.
Guy, that's exactly the same.
Okay, Beyonce.
got the truth.